The Community Food Bank touches people of all ages, races, and backgrounds. From senior citizens to children, single parents to working adults and their families. Hunger does not discriminate, and unfortunately, life can change on a dime. We're all just one medical diagnosis, accident, layoff, or crisis away from needing support. And the Community Food Bank does not exist to provide handouts. We are here to offer a strong yet gentle hand of hope. We help lift people up despite their circumstances and give them the extra support they need so they can thrive once again. The Community Food Bank is the driving force that brings the pieces together to make our community better. Now, let's take a closer look. The Community Food Bank partners with vendors throughout our area and beyond to acquire the food we distribute to our partner agencies.
So the Feeding Tampa Bay truck has just arrived, and we are so blessed to have relationships with Feeding America, with Farm Share, with FEMA and the USDA that brings in food for our community that we can distribute directly. We also are so thankful that the local supermarkets let us salvage food. Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Publix, all of the local supermarkets that would normally have gone to the landfill, and we can then upgrade it and put it back out for human consumption or send it to the animals if it's not fit for that. But at least it keeps it out of the landfills and is better for our whole ecology.
So now that you know about our vendors, the next major piece of the puzzle, our partner agencies. The Community Food Bank acts as a centralized location for over 60 food pantries, ministries, shelters, community services agencies, and senior centers who acquire wholesome food for distribution to the individuals they serve.
Next stop, Nature Coast Outreach.
Hello, I'm Shawn Woodruff, and you're at Nature Coast Outreach in Brooksville, and we're going to give you the quick tour. We got clothes over here are in certain sizes. We got shoes. We set up the table here where they can pick out what they want, they take it. And we got all kinds of food. They can come in here and take whatever they want. We are happy to give it out. This is a tour of the bags that we have bagged up, because on Thursdays we take a covered trailer out into the community and hand out bags of food. Here's one of the meals that we're going out. Mashed potatoes and gravy with green beans, homemade bread. There'll be cookies and other things to go with that tonight.
Hello, my name is Grace Reese, and I thank God for Nature Coast. I thank God for Miss Shawn. I thank God for how they've been helping people. I thank God for this is my Friday come out day. I come out every Friday and I enjoy myself with the peoples, and I enjoy the get together. I enjoy the food and the stuff that they give us, and it's just a blessing to me. I give Miss Shawn them praise for what they do. Thank God for them. Amen. You got me.
We are feeding so many people here at Nature Coast Outreach, and we could not do that without the support of Community Food Bank. Thank you, Community Food Bank. We are better together.
I've been doing it for about 8 years, and the demographics have changed. They've almost always been elderly, but there was a period of time where a lot of the people were suffering from serious illnesses like cancer. So they were out of work, they didn't have money, and they would tell us, we come here, we get the basics, we get bread, we get eggs. That allows me, when I go to the grocery store, to buy better quality food to help fight my cancer. So we have families that are multi-generational. There might be mom, child, and grandchild. So it runs the gambit. One that I've gotten to know, her name is Elizabeth, and her husband were married when she was 14, and they are now in their 60s. And both of them are having trouble getting around, but a loving couple, a couple that has taken care of themselves their whole lives, extremely hardworking, but his legs are failing him, his health is failing him, and they just work together. They both clean house, they both cook. That, by and large, is who we cater to, those that have taken care of themselves their whole life. And now they just need a helping hand. They're not lazy, they're not any of that stuff. It's just where they find themselves.
Thanks, Community Food Bank.
From vendors to our partner agencies, now onto the final and arguably most crucial piece of the puzzle, our donors. Without donors, the Community Food Bank simply could not exist.
Hi, I'm Lisa Swiger. I am president of Accessibility Services. We are a company based here in Citrus County who serves a population of people with the most severe disabilities, primarily veterans. We do so by providing assistive technology to help improve their quality of life and increase their independence. We originally began supporting the food bank after touring the facility in 2014 and realizing how aligned our missions were. After attending our first food bank fundraising event, we were so moved, my husband Chad and I, that we decided to start contributing personally as well. One particular story that really impacted us was a teacher of an elementary school child saying that when she was working late one Friday evening, he came back, rode his bike all the way back to school because he had left his blessings bag, and that was going to be the only food they had for the weekend. It's difficult not to become emotional knowing that there's so many stories like that are out there.
Yeah, if you're a business owner and thinking about giving, it's definitely an organization worth giving to, and the work that they do is very profound and rewarding to see the efforts and the benefits that come out of the program.
My name's Dreama Waldrop. Mark, who is my husband, and I were founders of Therapy Management Corporation. And we provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy services in different settings throughout the United States. In 2012, we made a decision that we were going to start a nonprofit, which is called Together Making Changes. And I'm here to say that there are a lot of people that we've witnessed that have benefited from local resources during difficult times. And now more than ever, what we're seeing is there's, with rising gas prices, with inflation the way it is, with rent and mortgage rates skyrocketing, we are seeing more and more people definitely struggling to make ends meet. And we're seeing that, people are going hungry. They're missing meals. Children are missing meals. Families that are working 2 jobs are missing meals. And that's why it's so critical for us to be able to have these resources locally, to be able to support those that are in need.
And that is how it all comes together.
We are bridging 10 years in service to our community, and the Community Food Bank in those 10 years has grown from empty shelves to 5 million pounds of food going out every year to supplement any of those residents that have a problem meeting their basic needs in Citrus, Hernando, and Sumter counties. We are so proud that we can work with over 60 different pantries and shelters and soup kitchens that help the clients directly. They connect them to resources and make sure that they have all of the tools they need to get back on their feet, to be self-sufficient, and to meet the needs of their families. We couldn't do this without you. You are feeding our community. You are our partners in the fight against hunger. We need you today, and our community will need you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being a donor of the Community Food Bank and a supporter of all of the residents in our community.
As you can see, the biggest piece of the puzzle is you, our donors. Your support, it has an impact, and your dollars do make a difference. Thank you.